Hi, and welcome back to Life Upgrade with AI. This channel is all about using AI to make your everyday life simpler, calmer, and more organized. I'm using ChatGPT on my computer in this video, but you can follow along with any AI tool, including the mobile app. Today we're talking about how to use AI to write essays. And before we start, I want to be very clear about what this video is and what it isn't. This is not about asking AI to write an essay for you and handing it in. That's not helpful, and it can get you into trouble academically. Instead, this video is about using AI as a support tool to help you understand the assignment, the structure you're thinking, to organize your ideas, and improve clarity in your own writing. A lot of people struggle with essays, not because they can't write, but because they don't know where to start. They stare at the assignment, feel overwhelmed, and end up procrastinating. AI is extremely good at breaking big, confusing tasks into smaller, manageable steps. That's what we'll be using it for today. This method works for high school essays, university papers, and even professional writing, as long as you're using AI responsibly and always aligning your work with your course material and grading criteria. Let's start with the first and most important step: understanding what the essay is actually asking you to do. One of the biggest reasons essays go wrong is that the task itself isn't fully understood. Before you think about writing, you need clarity. Here's the first prompt I'm using. I have an essay assignment. Ask me 8 to 10 clear questions to help me understand what the essay is asking for, including topic, length, type of essay, and evaluation criteria. AI will usually ask things like what the topic is, how long the essay should be, whether it's argumentative, analytical, or reflective, and how it will be graded. Answering these questions forces you to slow down and really look at the assignment instead of jumping straight into writing. This step alone can prevent a lot of wasted time. When you answer, make sure to use the exact wording from your assignment or syllabus where possible. AI works best when it's given accurate information. At this stage, you're not writing anything yet. You're just making sure you understand what you're being asked to do. Once you've answered the questions, you'll usually already feel a bit more grounded. The task feels clearer and less intimidating. Now let's turn those answers into something even more useful. After answering the questions, the next step is to turn that information into a clear summary you can work from. Here's the next prompt. Based on my answers, summarize the essay task in one clear paragraph so I understand exactly what I need to do. This gives you a short essay brief in plain language. It explains the topic, the goal of the essay, and what's expected of you. This paragraph becomes your anchor. If you ever feel stuck or unsure while writing, you can come back to it and remind yourself what the essay is actually about. It's also a great way to check whether you've misunderstood anything. If the summary doesn't match your assignment, you can correct it now, before you've written pages of text. Having this clarity early on makes the entire writing process feel calmer and more intentional. Now that we understand the task, we can start thinking about what we want to say. Many people think brainstorming means staring at a blank page and hoping for inspiration. AI makes this part much easier. Here's the next prompt. Give me several possible angles, arguments, or approaches I could take for this essay, keeping it aligned with the assignment. AI will usually suggest different perspectives or ways you could approach the topic. This doesn't mean you have to use them exactly as written. Instead, read through the suggestions and notice which ones resonate with you, which ideas feel interesting, which ones connect with what you've learned in class. This step is about generating options. You're still in control of which direction you choose. Brainstorming with AI can also help you avoid very obvious or surface-level arguments, because it shows you a range of possibilities. Once you've chosen an angle, you're ready to give your essay structure. Structure is what turns ideas into an essay. Here's the next prompt. Create a clear essay outline with an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion. Include what each paragraph should focus on. AI will usually create an outline that includes what to introduce in the opening, what each body paragraph should cover, and how the conclusion ties everything together. This outline becomes your roadmap. Instead of wondering what to write next, you always know which section you're working on. An outline also makes writing feel less overwhelming. You're not writing an entire essay, you're writing one paragraph at a time. Now, let's look at how to develop those paragraphs responsibly. This is an important step, and it's where responsible AI use really matters. Here's the next prompt. Help me develop ideas for one body paragraph, including a topic sentence, supporting points, and where evidence should be added. Do not write the final paragraph for me. This prompt is intentional. You're asking AI for structure and guidance, not finished text. AI might suggest what the paragraph should argue, what points to include, and where you could add evidence from your sources. You then write the paragraph yourself, using your own words and your own understanding. This keeps the work authentic and helps you actually learn from the process. Once you've written a paragraph, AI can help you improve it. Paste it into your AI, and then here's the next prompt. Rewrite this paragraph to improve clarity and flow while keeping my voice and meaning. This is especially useful if you feel like your writing is a bit messy or repetitive. You can also ask AI to shorten the paragraphs or lengthen it without losing your voice. AI can help smooth transitions, clarify sentences, and tighten ideas, but you should always read the result carefully and adjust it to sound like you. This step works best when you treat AI like an editor, not an author. Before you finish, it's important to check that your essay is accurate and aligned with your course. Here's the next prompt. What steps should I take to fact-check this essay and make sure it aligns with my course material and grading criteria? This reinforces good habits. AI should never replace your sources, textbooks, or lectures. Use this step to double-check facts, ensure you've used the right terminology, and confirm that your argument matches what's expected. Finally, let's turn this into a system you can reuse. Here's the final prompt. Combine everything into a simple step-by-step system I can use to write future essays responsibly using AI. This gives you a workflow you can come back to every time you have an essay to write. And that's it. Using AI this way doesn't replace your thinking, it supports it. It helps you feel calmer, more organized, and more confident when approaching essays. If you found this helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel. I share simple, everyday ways to use AI to make life easier, especially when things feel overwhelming. Thank you for watching.